The overnight sorting hall is already running at its slowest speed. Yellow belts move without urgency under steady ceiling lights. Scanning tunnels glow, but no package arrives to wake them. Nothing here needs your attention. The doors to the docks are shut. Outside, trucks are parked in dark rows. Inside, the machines keep a quiet routine. A long conveyor line runs through the center of the building. Rubber rollers turn in a measured rhythm. Every few meters, a sensor light blinks once, then rests. Metal guardrails stand straight along the edges. Warning stripes remain sharp. No shoe crosses the marked lanes. At the far end, a barcode gate holds its frame of light. It does not flash. It does not search. It simply stays ready. A small screen beside it shows a stable status. No queue number appears. No error message forms. You walk slowly beside the belts. Your steps fade into the hum and disappear. The air smells faintly of cardboard and clean oil. Overhead, ventilation moves in a steady loop. Not cold, not warm, even and forgettable. In a side alcove, a control desk glows with dim indicators. Power stays green across the panel. A single amber light marks maintenance mode. A radio handset rests in its cradle. No call comes through. No speaker crackles with instructions. Near the desk, a wall map shows the building layout. Lines mark lanes, chutes, and gates. Everything on the map matches what you see. A clipboard holds a checklist with empty boxes. A pen sits clipped to the top. No line needs to be added. The belts continue to roll with no load. Empty segments pass under the sensors. Rollers turn, then turn again. A diverter arm sits above a junction. Its joint remains still. No pneumatic hiss begins. Farther down, a spiral chute disappears to a lower floor. A safety mesh covers the opening. Nothing falls through. A small light by the chute reads, "Clear." The letters remain steady. No change interrupts them. The quiet here is not silence. It is a layered background. Motors, fans, and distant relays. None of it rises. None of it drops. Your shoulders loosen without effort. Your hands rest by your sides. The moving belts do not ask you to follow them. A short corridor leads to the loading bays. Dock doors remain sealed. Rubber bumpers stay untouched. Through a narrow window, you can see the yard lights outside. They hold fixed pools on wet asphalt. No headlight sweeps across them. Back at the main line, a scale platform sits flush with the belt. Its display remains at 0. No weight arrives to change it. A printer beside the scale holds a blank label strip. The cutter center stays still. No sticker peels away. Somewhere in the ceiling, a relay clicks once. Not a warning, just a system confirming itself. Then the hum returns to its steady baseline. At the end of the hall, stacked pallets rest against a wall. Plastic wrap catches light and then releases it. The stacks do not shift. A fire door remains closed beside them. Its handle stays centered. No alarm bar moves. The belts keep their measured pace. Sensor lights blink in slow intervals. The scanning tunnels glow, unchanged. Soon, the details soften into a simple pattern. Light, movement, and quiet air. You do not need to check anything again. The hall already knows how to stay calm through the night. And as the conveyors keep turning with nothing to carry, rest can settle in the same way the machines do. Steady, unhurried, and complete. A narrow catwalk runs above the sorting line. Its grated floor holds a dull shine. No footstep crosses the metal. A camera dome watches the junction from the ceiling. Its lens does not turn. The indicator stays dim. Near an emergency exit, a time clock glows beside a blank board. No badge taps the reader. No note is pinned. Stacks of unused trays sit nested on a shelf. Their edges align. Nothing slides. A cabinet door stays shut beside the belt. A dated tag hangs from the handle. Nothing is due. Airflow shifts for a moment, then returns. A vent flap adjusts and holds. The sound is brief and gone. A wide digital clock moves 1 minute forward. You do not follow it. The hall does not react. You return to the desk and sit. The chair stays steady. Lights keep their calm pattern. The belts continue. The docks remain closed. And the routine holds until morning arrives on its own. At the center junction, a diverter arm rests above 2 lanes. Its joint stays still. No airline engages. A painted arrow on the frame points left, then right, then repeats along the rail. On the floor, a thin strip of light marks the safe path. It does not move. It simply shows where to walk. Your steps stay inside it, and the sound fades ified immediately. The conveyors continue at the same slow speed. Empty belt sections pass under the sensors. A small light blinks once, then rests. No package breaks the rhythm. Along the guardrails, warning stripes remain sharp. Bolts stay tight in their brackets. No vibration travels into the floor. The marked lanes stay clear. At the barcode gate, the frame of light stays steady. No scan tone sounds. The small status screen keeps the same line. Nothing cues. ceiling grid turns at constant speed. Its tone remains low. It does not rise or fade. Air stays even along the hall. You walk past the spiral chute again. The safety mesh remains flat. The clear light remains on. Nothing drops through. Near the scale platform, the display remains at 0. No weight arrives. The printer roll stays blank. The cutter does not move. A relay clicks once somewhere behind a panel. One click. Then the baseline hum returns. No other sound follows. On the catwalk above, the graded floor remains unused. No step crosses the metal. The camera dome remains fixed. Its indicator stays dim. At the dock corridor, seals remain tight along the doors. Rubber bumpers remain untouched. Outside yard lights stay in their pools. No headlight sweeps the asphalt. Back at the main line, rollers turn in measured rhythm. You can feel a faint vibration through the air, not through the floor. It never changes. The belts keep moving with nothing to carry. A stack of nested trays remains aligned on the shelf. Edges stay even. No tray shifts out of the column. The stack remains stable. A time clock near the exit glows softly. No badge taps the reader. The blank board beside it remains blank. No note appears. You return to the desk and sit. The chair remains steady beneath you. Panel lights stay green. The amber maintenance light remains on. A clipboard lies where you left it. Boxes remain empty. The pen remains clipped. No line needs to be added. The hall keeps its layered quiet. Motors, fans, distant relays. None of it demands attention. Your thoughts slow without effort. At the center junction, the diverter arm remains still. Its painted arrow remains visible. No airline engages. Both lanes remain empty. A floor light strip marks the safe path. It stays fixed. It does not flicker. The path remains clear. The scanning tunnels glow, unchanged. Their lenses remain clean. No barcode passes through. No beep breaks the air. Minutes pass without shape. The digital clock moves forward. The hall does not react. The routine holds its position. A vent flap adjusts once, quietly. Airflow shifts for a moment, then returns to the same steady loop. Nothing else changes. The conveyors continue turning. The docks remain closed. The lights remain steady. And the building keeps doing the same calm work until morning arrives on its own. A red emergency stop button sits on a post beside the belt. Its cover remains down. No hand lifts it. The button stays unused. A fire suppression pipe runs the length of the ceiling. No valve releases. No hiss forms in the line. Pressure stays held. Near the loading bays, a small dock leveler rests flat. Its edge stays flush with the floor. No hydraulic sound begins. The ramp remains still. maintenance cart stands parked in a marked square. Wheels are locked. A wrench set remains closed in its case. Nothing rattles. A label scanner at the side lane keeps a steady green dot. It does not search. It does not flash. The lens remains dark behind glass. A thin strip of tape marks a repair spot on the floor. Corners stay flat. No peel lifts at the edge. The patch remains smooth. Far away, a door closer pulls shut once. Soft. Final. Then quiet again. No one appears. You rest your hands on the desk surface. It feels cool. The hum remains even. The belts continue. Empty rollers pass. The same calm pattern repeats without asking you to notice it. Rest.